Oh, hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Georgina. I am the Honest Vocal Coach. So it's that time. We finally get to see some of the rehearsals for Eurovision 2026. And this is my recap for semi-final 1. I will be doing a recap of semi-final 2 as well, plus the big 4 as it is this year instead of the big 5. So let's dive in. Viva Moldova, aloha, adio, vida loca, Soroka, Europa, Palma de Mallorca. Okay, so Moldova to start with. I actually have grown to really like this. I didn't think the lyrics were all that when I first listened to it, and you can look at my full reactions to the original performances or official videos that I got to see. They're already on my channel. Go check them out. I think the staging is really good for this. The way that it has also been edited, and we get a lot of nice shots close up, bouncing from different angles. It's come across really well. The vocals, pretty awesome. But saying that, as you know, I am a vocal coach, a singing teacher. There are not a lot of vocals actually in this clip to go on, but there is a portion of the song where we do get a female singing certain melody bits on her own. But I like this. I think that the staging is really, really effective, and it's very, very, very catchy. You're in every touch, in thought, in every shot. No, I can get you out of my system. I really like this one as well. Oh my goodness. Staging is fantastic. This very red looking costumes that they're wearing. Vocals, tremendously good. I can tell that there doesn't seem to be too much going on the track, which is taken away from her lead vocals. It seems to be just adding extra to it. This is great. Really like the staging. I particularly like it where we get to see it sort of come over the top of an imaginary wall, if you like. I think this is going to do particularly well, actually. This has gone up in my estimation. Okay, so Andromeda, or Andromeda as they're singing it here, Croatia. Now, I really liked the original video that I watched for this one. I thought it was very, very epic. Well filmed, well recorded, well everything really. And the vocals were really, really on point. But here, it just didn't give me that same just buzz that it did the first time. So this might actually go down in my list just a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to put out another list of my top so many after rehearsals. I'll see about that. But I just was missing something for me. The staging looked good, but I don't know, they were just vocally, there was a harmony there that was just sort of sticking out as being not quite right. I don't know if it was a disharmony or what it was, but there was something in there that just didn't sound as good as the last time I heard this song. So at the moment, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's one of them. The staging, great. They looked fantastic. But there was something vocally there that just, I guess we'll have to see on this one. This was kind of lacking something for me as well. Now, I really like this track. I got to make myself a beanie hat. Absolutely have to, with the bobbly ears. That was part of the original performance that I really liked. The dance moves and the bobbly hat. I don't know if the dances come on later, but at the moment it's not selling it to me as well as the performance I saw first time round. The vocals sound a little bit sparse as well in certain parts, like they could do with some more backing vocals, or it beefed up a little bit. It just seemed almost like he was, you know, really isolated on his own, and he had a lot to do just on his own. So whether the dances come on later, I'm not sure. And we only get to see a short clip, a short snippet. So I'm not sure this is telling us the entire story, but I'm afraid at this point it's gone down in my estimation just a little bit. But let's be honest, these are small clips of entire performances, so we can't really say whether the whole performance is going to be like this. This might be just a weaker part of the performance. It might be the best part. We don't really know because it's normally chosen by the artists and their team. So I don't know. This didn't sell it to me as well as the first time I reacted to the song. But I do really like it and it's super, super catchy. It's so pretty. The vocals are really slick. I actually like these more than the first performance that I watched. They're really tight. There's a lovely warmth coming through for them. I think the song is a little bit sleepy, if I'm honest. But I think this staged this well, looks really pretty, and I think it's going to be the vocals that sell it on the night. Okay, this one doesn't really do it for me at all. I said this on the original time that I reacted to it, and I've got to do it. I've got to put myself out there. I'm really not a fan of AI, and that background is definitely an AI background. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. It annoys me. It upsets me. Does AI? It's going to do so many people out of jobs, but then again, it could help people with jobs at the same time. And so, you know, being a creative and writing songs and all of that, AI for me is, yeah, it's a negative. I'm sure there are good things that we can do with AI, but anyway, I'm ranting a little bit. This song really lacks substance for me. Yeah, it's a good beat. Yeah, there's some nice choreography, but substance in terms of the song, it's just not there for me in this one. I don't know how well this is going to do in the competition, but it's not my fave. And just before we jump into the next one, if I can't play the entirety of the clips, you will be able to check it out on my Patreon. Okay, not an awful lot for us to go off there, really. I've heard the news today is that she gets to play the violin live, which just goes to show that all the musicians we see on stage, they ain't playing it. But in this case, looks like she's going to be playing it. Anyway, there isn't a lot for us to go on there, but this is near the top of the list for me. Currently, it's Denmark, Australia and Finland, the potential winners. I still think Denmark could totally do it, but then again, Finland and Australia could too. I think it's going to be about the performances on the night and what the audiences are looking for. Are they wanting that beautiful ballad from Eclipse? Are they wanting some sexiness when it comes to Finland's performance? Because my goodness, he's got something there that I think people are going to be really, really drawn to. Also, the use of fire in this, and it's very, very dramatic. And the box setting, the box, you'll see, for Denmark is also an exquisite staging, and his performance vocally has been absolutely flawless. I don't think there's been any that have been a real issue in the pre-parties. Let's keep going. Now, I don't mind this song. I don't see it being in the top 10. The staging is pretty good, but I'm here for the vocals. So vocally, it's quite rough, isn't it? She's shouting it a bit. Well, not shouting, but she's pushing too hard in places, nasal in places as well. It's all right. But in terms of all the vocals I've seen so far for this semi-final, that's probably one of the weakest. But these are still rehearsals, so it could all change. Too epic to be true. My life was on control. You're rebel rock and roll before you came to me. Oh no, some more ropey vocals, a bit shouty there, lost a little bit of control. I don't mind this song, it's not my favourite, I think it's quite dated, but it's definitely slicker vocally and performance style than it was the first time round that I saw it. And I've said before, go and have a look at my original reactions so you can find out a bit more about whether I like the lyrics, all that stuff. But I don't know, this is kind of average. And I think it's probably going to get lost in all the other songs. And there were some real vocals there that needed a bit of work, unfortunately. Je te laisse partir, adieu ma belle. Je te laisse partir, mais je t'aime. Okay, seems very like a radio kind of track, this one. Very commercial. But there's some excellent vocals in it, really, really good. I'm not sure whereabouts I would put this in my list, but I don't mind it. Her vocals have improved massively. I did see a live performance of this. I think it was one of the pre-parties, and there was a lot of vocal struggling, but she's definitely worked hard on them, and it's very, very good. This staging is lovely. Really like the colour scheme. I'm loving that beam of light effect. Really good. I think this one has probably gone up in my estimation. It was proper up there anyway, but this it's better. And I think this might be one of those dark horse ones. This might do better than I realised originally. I like the staging. I think the silver thing, very effective, but the song is not that memorable for me, unfortunately. If someone was to ask me, what does it go like, I probably couldn't sing it back. And I have said in my previous reaction to this one, just not a big fan on the tonality of the vocal. I'm not saying it's not a good vocal in terms of technique. It's just not my cup of tea. All the girls on the dance floor freaking insane. Superstar. Okay, I'm here to be the honest vocal coach, and Boy George was really good there. To say he's literally got a couple of lines. Really good, the vocals were on point, but hers, I don't know what they've done to that microphone, the effects, but there's a delay or tuning or something that is just after her voice, which is making it sound super warbly. It's not as controlled, the agility is not particularly sharp, it sounds a wee bit waily. Now, I don't know if that's her personal vocal on the day. I actually think it could be more of a technical thing, that there's just too much going on the microphone, which is not helping matters. But the vocals there, not great, but the staging, my God, it looks like a disco ball. It's so bright, it's so much fun. I actually quite like the song. I think substance-wise, in terms of the story, there's not a lot going on, but I do quite like it. But the vocals there, disappointing. Oh my goodness! This, really good, just gone right up in my estimation. The first performance that I saw, which I think was a sort of, was it the official video? That's a good question, I'm trying to remember now. Was it a live performance official? I can't remember. Anyway, definitely vocals. This is really good, really good. Her agility, brilliant. She's got so much power, so much charisma, this is way better than I originally thought it. Staging's good. I'm just glad I'm not having to worry about that slope and trying to stop myself from falling down it. Oh my God. What an ending. Good Lord, what an ending to the semi-final. Obviously, we're going to have some of the big four slotted in within the semi-final one. Let's just take a quick look at who that is. So we've got Italy, which is between Georgia and Finland, and then we've got Germany, which is between Israel and Belgium. Obviously, we haven't seen them yet, but oh my God, that live performance there definitely outdid themselves. Vocals, very exciting. Staging, super exciting. Really explosive. Brilliant. Really, really good. So let's have a quick look at the list for semi-final 1. We start with Moldova. I actually think it staged really well, and I would say that it's gone up a little bit for me. Sweden, yeah, I think it's still where it was. I put it down as a Q, and I think it's still where it was. Moldova, I put a no Q, but I could be wrong on that because Moldova there, excellent. Then Croatia didn't do it as much as it did on that original performance that I saw. There was something missing, and there was a vocal that was just not quite there. I put that down as a Q, but at this moment in time, I might want to swap that with Moldova. Then we've got Greece. I thought there was something missing there as well. I think it was maybe lack of backing vocals or something. But as I have said to you, it's only a small clip of the entire performance that we're getting to see. Then we've got Portugal. I've put as a no Q, not because their vocals aren't great, because they really are. And it's a lovely song. It's just a bit sleepy, and I'm not sure if it's strong enough to actually stay in the competition. Then we've got Georgia. Just doesn't do it for me, I'm afraid. The substance of the song is not enough to keep it in the competition, so I've put it as a no Q. And these are my predictions. These are what I think personally. Some of you guys might say, oh my God, you've not thought about which countries vote for their friends and all of that. I try not to get involved in all that politics side of it. I'm literally looking at these as songs, staging, singers. I like to look at it that way. So we've then got Italy, followed by Finland. I think it's going to do really well. Staging, superb. There's a sexiness to him, and I think it's going to do well, and it will be a Q. So Montenegro, that didn't do it for me there, and potentially I could swap one out for that as well, because it just, vocals a bit yelly in places. So that could possibly be a change. We've got Israel. That's a strong song. I thought the vocals were very good. I've got it as a Q. Then we've got Germany, which is fire. And then 11, Belgium, Dancing on the Ice, very good. Staging looks fantastic. Her vocals have definitely improved. I have it as a Q. We've then got Lithuania. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like the way it's sung. It's just the styling of it. It's not my thing. No Q. Then we've got San Marino, Superstar. I think it's going to be a Q because of just how bold it is, and bright and disco fun friendly. Although those vocals just then, I think they could be improved. And then finally we've got Pray, which is Poland. Definitely a Q. This is better in this rehearsal than I originally thought. And then finally Serbia, I've put as a no Q. Again, I could be wrong there, because that Serbian performance there, absolutely superb. The use of those gritty, those distorted vocals, the screams, really good. So if I had to switch any out, I would possibly change Serbia to a Q and maybe take out, too good to be true, Estonia and possibly Montenegro. So there could be some switcheroos to go. So I do want your opinion down in the comments. This is a little bit of fun, the prediction side of things, although I have chosen the right winner for the last 3 years, so I do know a little bit about what I'm doing here. But do let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will be back soon with the recap for Rehearsals semi-final 2 very soon. Don't forget to subscribe.